I say that? What's going on, guys? Hope you are having a great day out there today, guys. We are down at the motocross track. It's a sunny day. It's a cold day. It's like 34 degrees out here. But guys, we brought along the Kraton 8S. Also brought a few other things. Brought the new Max V2 and the Outcast 8S. We'll see what we all get to run today and how quickly anything breaks in this cold. But guys, we have done a lot of more upgrades to the Kraton 8S. Mostly, last time I had this thing out, I broke the shock shafts. I have now installed the M2C Racing Overkill 7mm shock shafts with their whole setup. So these things are pretty beefy. I don't think that they should be breaking. Also installed the Outcast or Kraton 8S EXB rear tie rod links, because these have always been something I broke a lot of times. So I changed those out. We now got all the M2C Racing center brace links in here because I snap these off all the time, so I replaced all of them now. We're running this thing on the M2C chassis with the Hobby Wing Max 5 combo with the 1100 kV motor. Sorry if there's a bunch of background noise. All the cars decide to go past me while I'm sitting here trying to record. But anyway, guys, we're going to have some fun with this thing, so stay tuned, everybody. Yeah, you know it's cold out here when all of the water is now ice. Well, hopefully the plastics hold together somewhat decent on the Kraton 8S. The dirt out here is kind of frozen and gushy in different places, so we'll see how this thing holds together. I've been having a lot of fun with the Kraton again. After changing out the chassis on this thing and finally making this thing so I can launch it, it's been a lot more fun to drip around and not worry if I'm going to twist the thing in half. But let's get this thing lined up for a few good jumps, guys. All right, give her first few jumps here. I brought lots of 4S batteries with me today because I know they're not going to last that long in the cold. Woo, man, she flew nice. This jump's been a lot of fun lately. Ooh! Man, she kind of came down sideways. It threw that thing all crazy. Well, if I didn't break a tie rod link, that's the stuff right there that usually kills them. I will be very surprised. Let's see what we got. One wheel's wobbling really weird. She came down on this left side. I think I may have bent like a axle or something. That one back tire's wobbling kind of strange. But she is still running, so, and the tire hasn't fallen off yet. Man, she's ripping good though. All right, well, tire didn't fall off yet, so let's give her some more jumps. All right. Man, I think my biggest problem today is going to be my hands not freezing solid. I need to find some really good thin gloves that I can still control this thing in. You know, that aren't too bulky but are warm. If anybody's got any gloves out there they use during the wintertime, hit me up. Oh, man, she flew beautiful off of that. Guys, the Kraton is just soaring. Holy cow. Off of this dirt jump, this thing's rocking. Give another one. Oh, she kind of went nose hard into something right at the takeoff on that one. Woo! She's flying good though. I'm sure I'm going to blow apart a tire or something before the end of this day on this thing. I got a new set of tires ordered for this thing. Wow, guys. I mean, that's about, I don't know, about a 90-foot leap out there. Camera doesn't show it very well. I've said that multiple times, but it's a good leap out there, especially for the Kraton 8S. She's rocking good. Really liking the suspension, and she's running good. Man, the Kraton is flying awesome today. And this is the stuff, man, I've been wanting to do with this car, to be able to just send it and not care and concerned about the chassis bending every time. And I can finally do it after putting on the N2C chassis on this beast. Let's go find some other stuff to rip this thing off of. All right, we're going to see if we can land the Kraton right into this iceberg that's formed in the center here. Oh, it didn't even break. Yeah, that thing's pretty frozen. All right, we're going to go over here, see if we can get some backflips out of it. Hopefully this sun glare doesn't kill everybody or kill the shot too much. I was sending the... Woo! She flew nice off of that. Sending the Italian hoagie off of this thing a couple weeks ago, and it was flying great off of this thing. Oh man, that thing just shot her right in the air. So nice getting out of here finally. I got over my cold. Got over the cold I had, and finally able to come out here and have some fun. Guys, the Kraton is just flying beautiful today. Now, I need to shut up, because every time I say that is when I ended up breaking it. When something stupid happens. I'm going to try hitting this jump over this side a little bit more. There we go. Well, so far, everything is holding together quite nicely. Nice. Oh! Ooh! She almost took a noser. Maybe we'll try giving her a good launch off of this thing. This thing usually gets some pretty good height off this jump, guys. Alright, we're going to give her a ripped on this jump. See what we get. Hopefully I can hit this thing in the right spot, because this jump can send it into the telephone pole, which we've all encountered before. Just as I say that. Well, that couldn't be good. That is just really unfortunate luck, you know, guys? I have all this space out here to hit, right? And I gotta pick this 12-inch wide telephone pole to land it into. I know it did not just survive that. Well, we got a shattered A-arm. Front bulkhead is completely ripped out of it. But guys, I think the chassis is still dead straight. Holy cow. Well, I have an A-arm at home, and I actually just bought a couple bulkheads. Looks like the rear hinge pin brace is shattered too. Oh boy. Yeah, that couldn't have picked a worse spot to land right there. Boy, she slammed into that thing hard. Yeah, she don't even want it don't even want to move. I gotta check this thing over and see if the battery connections, or not the battery, but the motor connections, or what's going on. But I'll bring you guys back in a moment. Alright guys, well, kind of able to limp herself back to the truck, I think, so I don't have to carry this monster. There's definitely some damage. I have busted one of the battery boxes. The whole front bulkhead's gone. The front hinge pins are gone. We'll get this thing back to the truck here and kind of go over a little closer what all happened. But that was ugly. Oh my God. All right, everyone. Well, we got her back to the truck here. She drove her back here on her own power. The electronics are still working. The servo's still working. So that's a huge plus. But as you can see down here, so rather than breaking the end, they make this piece in aluminum too that connects to your motor mount, but it actually sheared and snapped that thing off. The front bulkhead, the front shock tower is still in one piece, but as you can see here, the whole front bulkhead is just exploded. The A-arm is obviously blown apart. Shock shafts are still nice and straight. So the new M2C Racing shock shafts held up very well under that. They didn't bend on either side. Everything on that stuff's nice and straight still. Alright, well, I flipped her over here so you guys can see. Oh, I just noticed this. It broke the rear A-arm too. So, need a front A-arm and a rear A-arm. As you can see here, the screws are just falling out of the bulkhead. Everything just completely exploded on here. I mean, the cold temperatures do not help anything either with incidences like that. You know, why do all the fun jumps have to be in front of a telephone pole? The one that's really far down there, I love hitting. There's trees there, and every time I've tried sending, especially the Typhon 6S off of that thing, I've landed it in the trees or slammed into it. Guys, why do all the fun stuff have to be bad for you, or bad for your toys, you know? Anyway, but like I said, the electronics are still good. Everything else is good. I just need a couple A-arms and a front bulkhead and a rear and front hinge pin brace. Again, I won't know until I really tear this whole front end off this thing if there's any other damage. Because just like the X-Max, you know, until you start tearing it apart, you start finding all the other little things that you can't see. But guys, I got to show you this. This is what is impressive to me. Sorry, I'm trying to lay this down. Look at the chassis. Dead straight, guys, from the front. I mean, the front always has this natural curve upwards, of course. But, I mean, slamming in to that telephone pole wide open from that height, and the chassis is still straight as an arrow. That is what I love about their products, guys. Not here because they send me stuff. I like their products. Their stuff holds together. It holds up. It takes the beating, and you can keep on rolling. Other things can always break, of course, but that's part of the hobby. Fix it, break it, bash it, repeat, right? But guys, I had a blast down here with the Kraton. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun down here, ripping this thing around. Now, I'll get to go home and have a little fun time in the basement, getting this thing fixed up and back together. But that's going to do it for this video, so until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.